All right, so how's it going, guys? And it is fun night tonight here. It is raining. I can hear it already out there. It's been raining hard all day. So I have been staying inside. And I made myself some meatballs. Just a little bit of meatballs. Just a frozen one with the ragu. And I got some OG. I got some OG Mountain Dew. Just plain old Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. But of course, Mountain Dew. So, you kind of running through the drink cellar out there. It's actually, I should be having something warm. It is very cold and windy, and I could hear the rain out there. It's supposed to rain all weekend, so kind of put a damper on really going anywhere. And yeah, so if you guys just saw, I put out the spiced Coke. The regular one, I've also got the zero sugar coming up. I'm gonna probably put that up for later this afternoon. Yeah, I've heard bits and pieces. I've heard some people say it's horrible. Some people say they like it. It's unique. I'll give it that. So, yeah. It is what it is. They did have the old one 4 or 5 years back. It was called California Raspberry. That's what some people said. I call it Old Spice because it kind of tastes like cologne, or I don't know. It really didn't have much raspberry flavor. And what flavor did, very artificial. So it is what it is. Hello, Joseph. So yeah, wouldn't be my first choice. I would go with the regular cherry. Cherry seems to have more flavor. It is raining. It's been raining all day. Very windy too. I think it's going to be like the new Coke they had. I don't think very many people are going to like it. They probably won't keep it, or they're maybe they'll rework the flavor, new and improved, better tasting. I don't know. I don't know what they used to do. I think part of it is with that zero sugar they're using sucralose. They've got away from the aspartame, because aspartame's not a good sweetener right now. So they're kind of having to rework their thing. I don't know. We'll see. But it's starting to hit the shelves. You can find it pretty much anywhere. Bottles, cans. You want to give it a try, go for it. I don't know if they're going to put it in fountains. Really haven't noticed that. Apparently they have, is it A&W or Barks or something that's got a zero sugar root beer that just hit the shelves. I don't remember which one it was. So if you're not a fan of the full-fledged all sugar, go for the diet. If you have an A&W restaurant, like I have KFC A&W, they will have the diet root beer on tap, along with other Sweet Lightning and whatever else they have. I don't know. But yeah, very rarely do you find root beer at a drive-thru. A lot of places. McDonald's doesn't have it. I know that. But anyway, That's the fun stuff. And I put up a quick video earlier today, if you want to take a look at it sometime. It was Tassie. Didn't know they had them. I'm still looking for the IHOP Lays, the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity chips. Not seen those hit the store yet. Apparently they are, but I have not seen it online and I haven't gone to the store, so didn't know they had Empirical Doritos. I did try the one the other day. Oh, it's over there. Takis has a new flavor. And I think they got some other ones coming out soon. But they're always putting something new out. Always. And then strange imports and stuff like that. So keep your eyes out. You'll never know. Always come out with something. And I've got some strange stuff. Hello, Houston. Do we have a problem? I don't know. Hopefully we don't. I don't think that's real, actually. Believe it or not. I've seen a lot of fake stuff. But never know. There is fake stuff, but some stuff I've tried and survived. Believe it or not. Here's a typical one. Here. I actually tried this. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. But I've tried this. Apparently it has real cobra venom. Not much, but... Okay, well... was it in a gas station or, I don't know, grocery store? I have not seen it. And I know there are some things coming out. They may be exclusive to certain stores, too. We don't have a Dollar General. I know that some of them are there. Some of them are Kroger exclusive. Some of them are Walmart. I don't know. It's a lot of different stuff. And sometimes you have to have the right store. Sometimes you can get them online. I don't know. I was looking for some stuff. I don't know what ones are real and what ones are exclusive to certain stores. Some of them you have to order online, only available at websites. I don't know, it's all different. Oh, real? I'll have to take a look and see if I could find it. Maybe sometimes I go online and it'll tell where they distribute it. I've had that. I've seen that. They got a lot of different stuff too. Startup companies, a lot of different alcohol. There were some that I was going to get, but looked at the shipping, said forget it. They wanted $30 shipping for a $20 or $40. I think it was $40, yeah. And they wanted $30 shipping on a $20, $25 drink. And I was like, no way, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying $100 for 12 bottles of soda, different sodas. But it was $100. I was like, dang. And it didn't have alcohol. It didn't have anything in it. I know they've got Mountain Dew has a hard one. What was the other one? Monster. There are a couple other ones that are doing spirited beverages, but they're only available in certain locations, and you could have to have them imported. They haven't, I don't think they've made it to California yet. And they don't have them in the stores. Some of them are online only. I think there's something called drizzly.com. I don't know if you've seen that or heard that. You can get alcohol, you can get it delivered. I don't know. I've seen Star Trek alcohol, like Romulan ale and weird colored wines and stuff. Yeah, just strange amount of stuff. So if you don't know the whole cosplay, you can get your Romulan ale and what was that one? Endeavor and whiskey. And whatever that one was. What is it? It's green. Some of them were kind of cool. I saw behind the scenes, and what they did is they just found unique bottles and filled them up with just colored water. And they called it whatever. Some of them were like perfume bottles and other things, and they just put colored liquid in it. Supposed to be all exotic and neat, but nah. And I heard the one from the original, the one guy that liked it was apparently was Tang. It was some kind of orange liquid that he was drinking out of like a punch bowl. And apparently that was just Tang. But the people, treated it like it was, some exotic thing. And then they were saying like they did gummy worms and all kinds of strange stuff for all the weird foods and weird things that the people had to eat. And they just made them look animated and stuff. So, jelly worms, and I think that was tube grubs and stuff like that. And they were just like, I don't know, different stuff. I actually had, one point I had a cookbook. It was a Star Trek cookbook, and it did different recipes for bread, drinks, dishes, cakes, the stuff that you'd heard on the things. And it was like, made for regular stuff, and they just had made like exotic stuff. It was strange. Well, that weird Klingon food wasn't really weird. It was just made up to be. One was lobster, but they had to make it look good for camera, so a lot of that. And they just got weird glasses and bottles and all that stuff, and made it look good for the camera. But I have to come up with a recipe or something new. I've got some cookbooks that I got to look through. Hopefully I will find a what's for dinner video soon. And then what else? Got a couple of things on the way that been waiting for. Hey, Paul. What else? There are a few things I've got them filmed. I just got to edit them. You'll see all those weird, unique items that I've found, and strange things that I've been looking for. Now, I know there's a lot of new stuff coming. There's still more stuff coming out. Burger King's got something coming out, I believe it's on the 7th. Some people get it early. They always get it early. They got the connections. Wherever they're at, the place gets it about a week ahead of time. So they're able to get it in advance. We all know who. Because I just saw about a new item coming out to two new items coming out to Burger King. I don't know. And then, yeah, I did see about Carl's Jr. But my loan didn't go through, so I couldn't I couldn't get it, and I don't think it comes out for till like middle of the week, like Thursday probably. Some people get it ahead. What was it, like $12 for? It was like $9 for the burger. It'd be like 15, 16 bucks. What the heck? I got a coupon for something. Oh, it was a local place, and something about a sandwich and a drink for 17 bucks. And I was like, yikes. It's like, what are they doing there? Charging all this money. And it's getting crazy on the prices for McDonald's, for Burger King, Carl's Jr.'s. I don't know. And even the coupons don't save you that much. What was the one I threw them out from El Pollo Loco because it was like $2 off a salad, but you don't know how much the salad is, and $2 off is not all that much. And I think you had to buy a drink and a side or something with it. And $2 is not very much. So. Or they'll say something like, Carl's Jr.'s get a combo. When you buy a combo, I don't know what I'm gonna do with 2 combos, so I didn't get those. I mean, you're probably saving about $7 or $8, but I'm not gonna do anything with 2 combos, so. Anyway, a lot of different stuff out there. Keep your eyes open for coupons for apps. Most of them aren't doing paper anymore. They do not send it to you in the mail anymore. It's like, has been a few and far between. So anyway, what else? Oh, I finally got to watch the new episode of Shogun. Apparently there's a couple episodes, and I believe they're doing one a week for a bit. And pretty close to the original. I don't know anybody that's in it, but the storyline's pretty much the same. At least I only watched one episode, so different. They cleaned it up a little bit. Only trouble is, it's got a lot of subtitles, so you got to read through all the subtitles. So unfortunately, that's the way it is. That's the way it was with the original one too. I remember watching the original, the mini series, and it was like, I don't know, 10 hours or something. Then they did a revised version that was only like 2.5 hours. They skipped through a lot of stuff. So if you want to watch the whole mini series in like about 2 hours, you could do that, the special shorter edition. I think they did that with Dune as well. The original Dune from like the 80s. They shortened it. I put it out, and you could watch the whole thing in just a few minutes. Now, it really did drag on. I remember that. A lot of stuff. I watched, apparently there is Dune 2 coming out now. I watched the original one, and I was like, I was bored. It was like a whole lot of them just trudging through the desert, and they didn't really get into it. But if you read the books, if you're true to the story, I guess you wanted to watch all the ins and outs of it. But yeah, with Sting and what was the other guy? Kyle MacLachlan and Picard. Picard was in it too. Jean-Luc. That guy made it into everything in the 70s and the 80s. He was in Excalibur. He was in Dune. The guy from Quantum Leap was in it too. Dean Stockwell. Sting. There were a couple other people in there too. I did watch the first Dune. Very boring. I didn't know any of the people in it. It was fairly boring. It was just them going through the desert and not very much about it. I got really bored. Maybe that was just me. I don't know. They didn't have as many fights. They didn't get into it. And no Sting. So, oh well. But yeah, that's coming out. I did watch Shogun. Another one I started watching is called House of Ninjas. It's like a um, Korean version of it. Yeah, spice is the he who rules the spice rules the world, or you rules the universe, or something like that. And I remember watching the remake of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They actually did a series back in, I believe it was the 70s or 80s. That was like a PBS thing. It was called Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Then they made the newer one a few years back. It was okay, kind of strange, but I remember the other one. I actually watched it. It was in several parts, different. If you ever read the books, very weird. I had a weird sense of humor, and I remember watching the books. Um, Same with the other ones. I was sad that they did this. Um, when I was in high school, they had a thing called um, Swords of Shannara, Elfstones of Shannara. I think there might have been another one. And they actually made a series called The Chronicles of Shannara. And it went for 2 seasons. And then they canceled it. Very strange thing, though. Because they kind of made it modern, but they made it like, magical fantasy type thing. And it was like the Earth after nuclear war, and then they had orcs and um, elves and all these other offshoots of races, and it was in the destroyed world, and magic ruled everything, and it was just very strange. So, and then originally they put it on Spike TV, which was I don't know, it's called something else now. And then they reworked it, and then they put it on it was MTV. So, uh, and then I guess they just didn't get the viewership, so they canceled it. It was starting to get good, but again, with all the good series, they end up canceling them. They don't get the viewership, they don't get the sponsorship, and they just cancel it. Say, sorry, they weren't ready for it. So that does happen a lot. A lot of these things, 1 or 2 seasons, and then they're gone. So, but I just remember growing up reading those books. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings, Shannara, Dune. A lot of people read that. That was kind of like the fantasy sci-fi books that you actually read before all this internet and everything. I actually had to sit down and read it. Sometimes you had to read it for English class too. They made you had to read a popular series, Lord of the Rings, or one of those old classics, Lord of the Flies. What was the other one? Catch 22. Boy, 1984. All the old classic things that you had to read, and then they made you do a book report on it all the time. I remember, I think Animal Farm, and God, there was a whole bunch of classics that they made you read. We had to read The Hobbit, I think it was, and Fellowship of the Ring or something like that. It was part of our English class, and then they had All Quiet on the Western Front. And at that time, they did have some movies, and we were able to watch some of the old flicks back then. But Some of them did not have a movie. Now they probably have pretty much everything's got some sort of movie on it. The classics. They make you suffer through it. Some of them are really boring. What was that one? Last of the Mohicans. That one was tough. Couldn't get into that. And then there's some that, they want you to just start reading on your own. Not very many people read books anymore, paperbacks or hardcovers or whatever. They read them online, or they watch the video. Kind of lost now. Sad but true. I just remember reading all that stuff and having to write book reports. Part that I didn't get was you had to write a book report on what your interpretation was. And the teacher would give you a bad grade and say, no, that's not what it was about. Well, that's their interpretation of it. So sometimes you disagree. Like, why did you make me read the book in the first place if you're going to disagree with my opinion of it? But they're the teacher. You have to abide by their rules, do what they say. But I remember just having to read all that old stuff. And now it's not so much anymore, I don't think. Seems like reading is kind of like a lost art. They'll watch the movie, they'll see a TV series, then you buy the Cliff Notes. Did anyone ever use those? I don't know. I never did. Everybody would think that use the shortcut, buy the Cliff Notes. You can go through it in 10 minutes. I don't know. I just never got into all that stuff. And I was not into the poetry and the all that other art stuff. Fortunately, we didn't have to do that. Poems and sonnets and Shakespeare and all that. Didn't get into that as much. We didn't do plays. We didn't do anything like that. I don't remember. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And bookstores are pretty much done now. You can buy them online, download them Kindles. I don't know. But yeah, used to have all kinds of cool books. Some of them are out of print now. I just remember that I used to read a lot when I was little. Fantasy and sci-fi. Magazines too, that was cool. But I had a lot of Dragon magazines, Starlog, all the Star Trek stuff. Mad Magazine, I remember those, puzzles. There's just a lot of stuff like that. To get into all that. Some people still do Sudoku and crossword puzzles and whatever else is out there, I guess. You had the magic art pens that had the invisible ink and then also the pencil. Yeah, I was into that too. Piers Anthony and oh boy, what was that one? Foster, Alan Dean Foster. That was another. It was another big one back in the day. Yeah. And then all the other ones, R.A. Salvatore. Hey, Ariel. There was a bunch like that. And you'd go to the bookstore and you'd go down the aisle and find your favorite author. And they usually had a lot of different books. So if you want, earlier today I put up a video of Tazzy. He was playing with the bag. He's still on it. So if you want to check that one out, he was just playing with a bag, squishing it down. Every once in a while he does crazy stuff and you get a little bit of stuff. Like right now he's still sleeping on his bag. He seems to like bags for some reason. I don't know why. What you doing, Taz? Anyway. So, they've been pretty quiet. Like I said, it's been rainy. Hey, Scott. Oh, you did? Yeah, I missed the part where he was actually inside the bag and trying to tap the inside of the bag, and then he got out and sat on it. He's a crazy cat, I'm telling you. He's weird. But every once in a while, hi. What do you want? Tazzy, go get your food. Go get it. Go. Go on. Go. Bye. So yeah, it has been raining all day. Very windy, very cold. Everybody's been staying inside. Tazzy's been curled up over the heater now. He likes to sleep over the heater. I guess he gets a little cold. So yeah, and it's supposed to rain for the next couple days, so I'm gonna try and stay inside when I can. And I should get some more cocoa or tea or something like that. Warm stuff. I got soup. I got some other stuff, but yeah, still been getting into the weird sodas, Mountain Dew. Of course, you saw the spiced Coke. Not my favorite, but again, every once in a while they come out with these new flavors, and they're just not very good. I still have a few other ones that I've got to do. They're the Coke Creations that came out. So you will see those. And this one was weird. They just went straight to a permanent flavor. They didn't do a test. They didn't do a introductory limited time and then re-release it. They just said, okay, here's a new flavor. Boom. So, I don't know. They think they should have done a little more research on it. But it is what it is. And like I said, there's been other things that have been released. Some of them are really, really tough to get. I was able to get them. You'll be seeing those coming up soon. Yeah, shock value. But I think they could have done a little more research on it and said, hey, you know, do a little more testing, tweak the flavor a little bit on that raspberry. It didn't fly. I will have another one up later today. It's going to be the zero version. I do not like when they do the zero version of it because they put an artificial sweetener in and it really messes up the flavor of whatever it is you're supposed to be tasting. And it's really tough to recreate whatever additional flavor, and you mostly get, like in this case, Coke or Coke Zero. And then in the background, you kind of get the other flavor, and then when they try to put it with this artificial sweeteners, it just doesn't work. But some people do not like full sugared sodas, so you can go with the zero sugars and give that a try. I think the best thing to do is to either regular ones or zero sugar and throw a Jolly Rancher in there. I'm willing to bet that I can probably take I might have some raspberry Jolly Ranchers and and a Coke, and I could recreate a better flavor than the spiced flavor. I might try that. I will try it. I can put a Jolly Rancher. I could put zero sugar Coke or regular Coke, throw a raspberry Jolly Rancher, and compare it to the regular version. Because I got them. I still got them. Got a whole thing over here. Got a whole container of Jolly Ranchers. I don't know if I have raspberry in here or not. I know I got strawberry, cherry, fruit punch. I don't know. I'd have to dig through here. I think there's actually some in there that have, I think it's red. It's like watermelon, cherry, raspberry, the fruit punch. Yeah, strawberries. But I've got a whole thing here, so try that one day. You can get some weird combinations like green apple, blueberry, grape, lemon, orange. Apparently they've discontinued, I think it was the vanilla orange Coke. They don't have that anymore. They got rid of it. I don't know if it was a popular flavor. I guess they're getting rid of all the non-popular ones and saying, you know, the ones that didn't sell, they're getting rid of it. No one wanted them. At one point it was different. Cherry vanilla Coke. What was the other one? Lime. Apparently they're bringing back a lime version. I know they used to have lemon, or it was what was it? Pepsi Twist, I believe one of them was. Coke with lemon. They are bringing back lime Pepsi and watermelon Pepsi, I believe, coming out in the next couple of weeks. Also, they're coming out with a new Mountain Dew, 2 new Mountain Dews, Baja Laguna Lemonade, and some kind of Paradise Punch, I believe, or something like that. It's like a tropical punch, and it's the Baja, under the Baja label. They've done that every couple of years. What was it? Baja Gem and Baja, some of the different flavors. So it's going to be 2 different ones. Don't think they're zero sugar. I think they're regular ones. They're coming out, and then for summertime, they're going to be doing another flavor for the summertime. So, yeah. Tazzy, what are you doing? I don't know. But yeah, I've been hearing they're working on different stuff. They kind of had to switch it up a little bit. A lot of different stuff coming out too. Like I said, Burger King's putting out a new thing. Yeah, a couple of their flavors. Still haven't found the new Lay's chips. I want to find those. I'm interested to hear about those. And apparently that Doritos drink, I don't know anything. I haven't heard anything about that one. We'll keep my eyes out for it. No, Tazzy, you cannot come up here. No, go. Tazzy, go. Tazzy, go. Oh, no, go. Go lay down. Go lay down, Tazzy. Go back on your bed. Get nervous when he gets around here. And I think he's going to attack me. Go in the... Tazzy, stop. Driving me cuckoo. I don't know, anyway. I think he woke up. He wants something to eat. I'll feed him before I go to bed and make sure he gets what he gets. And, yeah. What else did I see? Candies. Cereals. I've been seeing new cereals coming out, too. And trying to remember what some of them were. Yeah, just strange stuff. You could find them, just got to take a look for them. Some of them are just weird. Different versions of it. I know someone had the peanut butter puffs on today. Those are okay. I actually had the peanut butter bats for Halloween time. They were the same thing. I like to take the peanut butter crunch from Captain Crunch and Cocoa Puff and mix those because they got a little more flavor to the peanut butter crunch, and the Cocoa Puffs have a little more chocolate. They taste a little bit better together. I like the I like the Reese's, but I don't know. Both of those were pretty good. I've also put other things together. They've got Peeps is out again. Uh, they've got a lot of different exclusive Peeps flavor now. At one of them, I believe, is Target. One is Walmart. One is, I believe, Dollar General. I think it's Rice Krispies and Icy and another one. I can't remember the other one. And then also addition to the regular Easter stuff. Chocolate bunnies, Cadbury eggs, all that fun stuff. I just really haven't been looking for that. I've done a lot of the Easter stuff, Peeps, chocolate eggs, Cadbury eggs. I've been through a lot of those, so. Did I try those? Maybe s'mores? Yeah, I don't remember. I've done blueberry. In fact, they have iced blueberry, icy. And you may or may not see that soon. But they did have blueberry, then they had watermelon, and what else did they have? Fruit punch, sparkly, berry, the chocolate caramel dipped ones, chocolate covered Peeps. They had a Peeps on a stick. They got a lot of different stuff like that. I did see a bunch. But like I said, some of them, they've been breaking them up now, putting them in exclusive stores. Walmart, Target, Dollar General. So if you can find them, but you have to go all over for them. And they won't all put them online, unfortunately. But I did try a couple of things like that. I got to get those out. Time for Easter, yeah. I had a bunch of strange ones and Kit Kats and all kinds of weird stuff. And I wish they would have some of the older ones. They kind of discontinued them. If you go down to like Dollar Tree or some of these other ones, they got all the cheapo candies and everybody's favorite black licorice. Either they love it or they hate it. So, not everybody loves black licorice. I don't know why. Some people just do not like it. Same like the candy corn and the, what else? Candy corn, black jelly beans, things like that. Yeah. And what is Peeps, jelly beans, just a lot of different stuff. So yeah, just keep your eyes out for them. They're always having something strange and different. I don't know. What else? I haven't seen too much new stuff. I've been seeing bits and pieces of it. Well, I did see some jelly bean. Oh, I did see new flavors from Wild Bill's. They're ring pop flavored. One was blueberry and one was like tropical punch. Apparently it's a new flavor that they put out. I've tried Wild Bill's before. They just released it. Oh yeah, the new movie for March. Yeah, I don't know. I watched the Shogun. I watched the first Shogun. Watched that one. That was pretty cool. Watched House of Ninjas. What else? Yeah, no. Ghostbusters is coming out. I think they're working on a bunch of other stuff too. So I don't know. So anyway, keep an eye out for that. What else? They're starting to get all the new series and stuff are coming out again. And I don't know. So what else? I don't know if you guys have anything planned for the weekend or not. Like I said, it's going to be rainy and windy, so I'm trying not to get out in the middle of all that. Try to stay away from all that. Hang on, I might have to. Probably going to have to do something here in a minute. Someone is probably. I have tried it as well. You'll be seeing that in the next couple days. They could have done a little better job on mine, I think. I don't know. What else? There's a couple other things that in the slated to come out. I know some people get them early, and just kind of keep an eye out for that. So, hang on. Yeah, I can really hear the. Okay, I have to take a look, see if I can find it. Like I said, I've been trying to keep an eye on stuff. Yeah, like I said, it's the rain's going to be putting a damper on everything for me. So hopefully, yeah, it won't be that bad. Yeah, that's what I heard. They've been over there since like 2015. Some of those. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, and other countries got a whole lot of stuff to choose from, but they don't bring them here. I don't know why. They could do it easily. It's not that tough. But they choose to stick with the stuff that doesn't sell well. Oh. McDonald's is dropping the ball big time. So, anyway, just keep an eye on them. They still won't do the wraps. I don't know why. Everybody else is passing them up. What is Burger King's got a new one coming up? And nuggets again. Yep. I don't know why they're reluctant. Anyway, keep an eye out for them. What else? Yeah, it's a lot cheaper too over there. Prices are getting ridiculous down here. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to take care of something. Still loud. Some people don't realize things, but anyways. What else? Yeah, some of those things are a little bit expensive, so just have to see what you can do. Prices are getting outrageous here again. If you saw my McDonald's bagel sandwich one, almost $8 for a almost $8 for a bagel sandwich. So never know. Nope, not lately. Like I said, I had the ones the other day. And that's about it. I think I've gone through a lot of the newer ones. So wait for them to kind of catch up and put out new stuff. Maybe when we get towards the summertime or something. So let's see what else. Other than that, yeah, not a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get things done this weekend and work on a couple stuff. So, anyways, hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something again. I'm back. Yeah, it's been slow. They're out of a lot of stuff. So, very slow getting them. Like I had to get the, excuse me. I had to get the spiced Coke, and not everybody got them at the same time. I was waiting for the things to show up, so you never know. And then they were offering free versions of them now when you go, and then you get the stuff. Really? Mayonnaise lay chips? I haven't seen that. I don't think they have that. I know they have the new IHOP ones, but I have not seen mayonnaise lay chips. I don't know. It's dark out there. You won't see anything. The rain is just coming down. You will see the blinds. There's nothing there to see. It's completely pitch black because it's after midnight here, about 1 o'clock. So not going to see anything. It's going to be raining all weekend, so we're in for a wet one. It's probably going to be raining all through the night and into tomorrow and also into the next day. Yeah, it probably will. Just got to make sure you stay warm. That's why I didn't want to go anywhere today. I didn't want to get anything from a drive-through or anything from the stream. I just went with what I had here. I don't like driving in the rain and the wet and all that stuff. Try to stay away from it. But yeah, just try to keep away. Like I said, it's been raining pretty much all day, and I think it's going to go through the whole weekend. So I think Monday, I think it's going to clear up, but hopefully we need the rain, we need the water and everything. So, but yeah, just make sure you got lots of soup, yeah, warm stuff on hand, coffee, hot tea, cider, hot cocoa, things like that. Cup of noodles. I could do without the snow. Thankfully, it's not snowing. It's just been raining. But yeah, cup of noodles. It's in the 50s, but it's been very windy. I could hear the wind going. I can hear the rain's really coming down. I could hear it all plinking out there and all the wet and the water out there. So it's probably going to be raining all night. I'll keep an eye on it. What else? But yeah, like I said, you have to have soup, warm stuff, casseroles, will stick to your ribs type stuff. Yeah, that's true, but the problem is once it all stops, I'm gonna probably have to clear the windows off. I don't know. I went out there the other day, and it hadn't rained for a little while, and the birds decorated it, so at least that part's gonna be gone. No, anyway, I won't have to deal with that part. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, so I'll have to take a look and see what they got at the store. A lot of soup, casseroles. I don't know. It's a little bit of spicy stuff that helps. I need to get some more cup of noodles and other stuff like that. Although those have been getting up there too. They used to be one of the cheapest things in the store. 50 cents, 33 cents, 3 for $1. Now some of them are like $3 for a cup of noodles. So I don't know. But yeah, everything is getting a little bit pricey. So and to try and find stuff on sale. Like I said, I got the things in the coupons in the app, and it was offering free spiced Coke. So I don't know. I did try the one. The other one's not much better, so you can try it as if you want. Go out, check it out. I don't know too much more that's coming out. But yeah, just keep your eyes out. They're always coming out with some new flavors, getting rid of some things. Yeah, what I do sometimes is like I'll just keep the noodles on hand, and if I've had like meat or vegetables or something, chop it up, put it inside, make little additions to stuff. So yeah, it does help. Yeah, I think the ones they used to be like 10 cents. I think they're about maybe a buck a piece now. I don't know. I don't usually get the ones in the packets. I get the ones, the cup of noodles and the ramen bowls and stuff like that. They tend to be a little more. But I know you would get the multi-packs, 5 or 6 or whatever, for a couple of bucks, and then you just add your own veggies, your own meat. Sometimes a lot of people use their own spices too. Yeah, they're not as cheap as they once were though. 10 cents, quarter. Now they're a little more, and I think some people do just throw away the packet and then they put their own soy sauce and whatever things. It's a little bit less sodium. If you use those packs, it's a lot more. So at least if you put your own soy sauce or you put your own seasonings in, you know what you're putting in there. You're not getting a ton of sodium. I know those things are already in there. They're like, it's big time stuff. So it's going to cost quite a bit. And I know a lot of people do not like all that extra sodium and whatever else is in there. MSG. But yeah, once in a while I'll put like, if I've had a roast or I've had a chicken or something, just throw them in there. If you've had stir fry, add a little bit in there. You can make your own toppings. You can make your own additions. If you've got like I've seen them actually in the packs where you can get freeze-dried vegetables to add in to ramen. It's kind of expensive though. But you get like freeze-dried vegetables, freeze-dried shrimp, whatever else they got in there. All those exotics. And just throw them in and add a little bit of a extra to it, or you can put eggs, or you can put veggies, or whatever else you want to put in there. Anyway, check that out. So what else? Not too much out there. Waiting to see if anything good is coming up. Just a lot of different stuff to check out, and just be patient. We're going to get into the holidays, so you're going to see a lot of that stuff. I don't care for egg foo young that much. I don't like that the sauce and stuff that they get. I like stir fry. I like some rice. Fried rice is once in a while. It's good. Not big on the egg foo young or sukiyaki or whatever. Oh yeah, I was gonna do another. Usually every year I dye eggs, and I get the egg dyeing kit and a 16 pack of them. And when they're like $6 and $7 for a 16 pack, and then it's like about $3 or $4 now for the egg dye. I'm just not doing them anymore. I don't eat that many boiled eggs anymore. It's fun to dye them, but it's getting way expensive now. $6, $7 for some of these eggs. So I've been kind of passing them up. And I mean, it's okay, but just not what I used to like. Anyways, what else? Yeah, and then all the Easter candy is getting up there too as well. So sometimes you gotta kind of cut back a little bit. So what else? Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's any big stuff out there. Like I said, you'll see all the regular reviews. I gotta get going on this one to be able to get up by noon. Trying to get a little bit ahead on some of these things. I'm just trying to keep up on everything that's out there. It's coming out quick because every time I turn around, something else is being released that I forgot about or I didn't know about. A couple of them snuck up on me. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know they were putting something out. Yeah, I actually did that, and I didn't get a very good deal for Valentine's Day. They didn't have much left. I actually went there. They had a cart. Yeah, that's okay. Everybody's different. They had a cart that had hot Valentine's Day candy, and the only thing I got was this. This was half off. It was like $6, and it's almond roca, and it was $6. Normally it was 12 for, and you don't get a lot. You only get that much almond roca. You get the tin though, which is kind of cool. This is just almond roca. So it was like $6. You get to save the tin. You could put your weed in it. Like what's his name? Saturday Night Live. But anyways, that was it. They really didn't have much leftovers. They had like Valentine's cards and some of the other things. It really wasn't that much that was left over. I think they had some of those conversation hearts, and I think it was jelly beans, and that was about it. But they pretty much pulled everything, so nothing major. They will do that with the Easter candy as well. They're going to probably start pulling them once you get closer towards Easter. I went to my grocery store. I didn't want to go to Target or Walmart. I am staying away from Target and Walmart as much as I can. I do not like that anymore. It's scary there. A bad area. Plus, you got to walk way far. And they got the homeless people, and they've got the gangs and the people walking through the parking lot, and it's kind of scary. So I do not go there. I have them shipped, what I do. Sometimes you can catch them online on sale too, but I will have them shipped instead. Yeah, we have a Walgreens. We have a, they've closed a few. We have a Walgreens. I won't go to CVS anymore. Yeah, we really don't have any. They closed our Payless drugstores. They're gone. They're under. And that's all we have now is Walgreens, and then like Target and Walmart pharmacies. That's it. They do not have any drugstores anymore. Yeah, we have that, but I don't usually go to the drugstores. But yeah, we had the Payless, and they just closed those like last month, I believe. They had a big closure. They closed them all, and I saw that coming. I knew there was never anybody in there. No one shopped there anymore. So anyway, so you can they get stuff on sale. Sometimes Amazon has it on sale after holidays. Close out. You just got to keep your eyes open and check it out. So let's see what else. Not a whole lot. Just like I said, stay tuned for all the daily reviews. Stay tuned for I have to put up a new poll in a couple of days. Yeah, all the other stuff that's going to be coming up, like I said. Still looking for things. I found a bunch of stuff. I got them reviewed. I just have to edit them and put them up, so you will see them coming up soon. Nothing much spectacular. Like I said, I've been hearing bits and pieces of new stuff coming out. Burger King's got something new. Still got to do the McDonald's one, the KFC one. I got to do a few other ones. So Carl's Jr.'s got a new one. I got to go check that out. Yeah, a lot of different stuff. And as we hit springtime, I think we're going to get a lot more drinks and seasonal stuff. I know the one Habit Burger does seasonal things, and I think they're going to be changing that up. And I believe Wiener Schnitzel does it too. They're going to get out of the winter mode. They're going to get into the springtime mode. So yeah, ice cream floats and whatnot. There's a couple other ones I want to check out as well. There's one I've done, I believe, one or two, Foster Freeze. They've got ice cream. They've got different stuff in there. I might try them, see if they got something different. So I will keep my eyes open. And been about, I think it's been about enough time. So to probably wrap it up a little bit, and then we'll check it out as well. So thanks guys for tuning in tonight. Like I said, it was just kind of quiet night. Nothing real spectacular going on tonight. If I do find anything interesting, I'll let you guys know, or I'll post pictures of it. And then if Tazzy does anything weird, I'll take pictures of that as well. So Appreciate you guys hanging out, checking out the videos, taking part in the polls, and just being part of the channel. Wouldn't be a channel without you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, and stay out of trouble. So thanks a lot, guys. And I will see you probably on Monday, if all goes well. So enjoy your weekend and take it easy. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you soon.